There's a lot of backlash or what do we call it now? Like a lot of people just were antagonizing the entire thing because they don't understand the concept of love in itself. Yeah. We're very feisty in this part of the world. We're very, why I love you, why do you love me? Like, so, but, having... So I just feel like when I read the script and I felt like that was the only way I could interpret it because I wanted it to be the most genuine. I wanted it to be as raw as possible. And then this is a guy who most probably is not in the same educational status as this girl. And then, but he had wealth. He had something that could make up for what he was lacking. And he used it to the best of his abilities. And I feel like that's what a lot of the average Nigerian man, I don't even want to talk about Igbo people or Yoruba people. If you are not as educated and you can cater to her, you would level up somehow. You would just look for a way to fill in the gaps, and that's what I just tried to sell, and somehow it just worked.
Like you buy the building she works in.
Yeah.
Level up.
There was a backstory to that. So he didn't buy the building because that was where she worked. He bought the building because he was a businessman. So it happened that she was working in the building that he bought. And then when he found out that that was where he worked, or where she worked rather, he was like, oh, I should make an entrance. Exactly. Now that this is my building, I should
leveling up. That's you want the level.
Are there similarities? Are there any similarities between you and Odogu Panama? Well, is there anything that you feel like, me and this guy like that? I'm just asking for my sisters out there.
I would say I love love, but I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not going to buy any building to get a number. I'm not doing that. But I mean, we're Igbo. I'm Igbo as well. So, but apart from that, I'm a little bit more.
To buy any building?
No, not me today. But I don't think I'm a little bit more educationally qualified than he was, So, but and I think education just spoils a lot of things because there's certain things I might not want to do, because of my exposure and certain things. But I'm not alien to this person, so I had to find it somewhere on my inside. So it's there somewhere.
It's there. Bring it out.
It's in me, but I can't bring it out just yet.
Yes.
So
yeah, bring it out yet, but it's there. Everybody has that Odogu.
Yes. We know we can do it.
Your account.
That's the thing. It's not doing it for us.
How you go? Okay, so you talked about how you worked on set. So that means you're given the liberty on set, to actually depict the role. Then talking about the Odogu part of it, a lot of people actually said that you overplayed the role.
Yeah.
That some people said Igbos don't love that way. While some people said true, Igbos are simps. They love. In fact, they do worse than what you actually did in the movie. What are your thoughts about that?
Okay, so for me, first it was poetic license. As a creative, I just did it the way I would do it. Another actor could have interpreted it or delivered it differently, but I didn't do it based off of any ethnic group or anything. I just played it the way Uzo would play or interpret. That was Obiora. So what I did, the moment I became the character, I wasn't thinking of anything else, right?
Is that my brother's name?
Are you serious?
Obiora is my brother's name.
But Igbos are known to train women through school, and then we've heard a lot. I think I've heard more Igbos training women through school, and then the ladies ended up leaving them at some point, than any other tribe. Yeah. So if you say that, it's not alien for the Igbos to do that. I know that Igbos will take care of you, take care of your sister, take care of your mom, build a house for them. Just take on everything. So it's. I wouldn't say that. I don't think that I overplayed it. I did it the way I would have loved to play it.
Well, let me ask you, if you were like an actual Odogu Parara, would you take on such?
I'll do more.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'll do more.
I'm talking about.
You train the village.
Oh, come on.
All right, so I want us to move a bit away from, Love in Every Word. I mean, you did fantastic in it, but we know that that's not the only thing that you do. I have a short video.
This Omoni Oboli's movie was just a beautiful movie that everybody in Nigeria was talking about it. It's a movie that made most people could see themselves, just like this guy, the Odogu Paparampa, talked about that he could see a part of him in that. If he wasn't educated enough, he could see a part of him in that. So guys, let me know your thoughts on the comment section about this movie, because this movie was trending. There was a time YouTube had to even remove the movie because somebody claimed copyright. Normally, if you copyright a movie, a video, and they say it cannot be monetized, it's a simple thing. You go to the studio and mute the sound. It's as simple as that. You erase, just for you to erase the song. It's simple. Some people, when they see something trending, Bad Belle will not let them. But this particular movie was talk of town. Like, oh my God, this movie was something else. Like, Bam Bam really finished work in this movie. Finished work. And the guy's name also. Let me know, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section about this movie.